I remember the exact moment my cheap headset died. I was one win away from Diamond rank, holding the final angle, and suddenly, static, then dead silence. I missed the Footstep cue, got flanked, and lost the match. Finding a wireless gaming headset that doesn't drop connection, crush your skull, or sound like a tin can is incredibly frustrating. Today, I am breaking down the top 7 wireless gaming headsets on the market to save you from that exact nightmare. Stick around, because number 1 will completely change how you experience audio. 7. Acer K2 Nitro Wireless. When examining the Acer K2 Nitro Wireless, the unboxing experience sets a very distinct tone. The packaging is fairly standard, revealing a headset that features 50mm dynamic drivers and offers both wireless and wired connectivity options. When I first held the Acer K2 Nitro in my hands, the build quality felt exactly like what you would expect for its price bracket. The plastics are slightly rigid and hollow, and the overall design aesthetics scream traditional gamer with its aggressive red and black visual accents. Moving on to the design and comfort, this headset weighs in at a rather hefty 430 grams. The marketing heavily pushes the 100 hours of battery life, which is genuinely an impressive specification on paper. However, actually testing it in the real world reveals the sheer physical bulk required to house that massive battery. After about 2 hours of continuous gaming, the firm clamping force, combined with the heavy weight, created a distinct pressure point right at the crown of my head, making me want to take frequent breaks. Looking at the features and connectivity, it relies on Bluetooth 5.0 alongside a standard 2.4 GHz wireless dongle. While the USB dongle provides the promised 20 milliseconds ultra-low latency for gaming, the Bluetooth 5.0 standard is incredibly dated for a modern gaming peripheral. During my testing, relying on the Bluetooth connection resulted in noticeable audio compression and occasional pairing hiccups when trying to switch between my phone and PC. You are practically forced to use the dongle exclusively, which somewhat defeats the purpose of having dual wireless connectivity. Finally, the sound quality and microphone performance leave a lot to be desired. The box heavily advertises deep bass, and it certainly delivers a heavy thump on that front. 6. HyperX Cloud 3 Wireless. HyperX has a long-standing reputation for providing incredible out-of-the-box comfort, and pulling this headset out of its packaging feels immediately familiar to anyone who used the previous models. It boasts newly designed 53mm angled drivers and an undeniably impressive 120-hour battery life. I was eager to see if it could capture the magic of its predecessors while cutting the cord completely. Let's dive into the features and connectivity suite. The connection is handled strictly via a 2.4 GHz wireless dongle, connected via USB-C, completely dropping any Bluetooth capabilities from the spec sheet. While the 120-hour battery life is phenomenal for enduring weeks of long gaming marathons without ever needing a charging cable, the lack of Bluetooth is a glaring omission. Testing the 53mm angled drivers revealed a surprisingly hollow sound profile. The rich, warm sound of the older models has unfortunately been replaced by a sharper, somewhat piercing treble that can easily cause ear fatigue during intense, drawn-out firefights. The microphone is an upgraded 10mm capsule that features a cleverly built-in internal pop filter, eliminating the need for an external foam windscreen. It sounds decent enough for basic team communication, but the lack of Bluetooth connectivity makes it strictly a PC or console-bound device. You cannot mix audio from your phone to listen to a podcast or take a quick call while grinding a game, which is a highly frustrating limitation at this specific price point. The microphone audio also lacks the natural depth and warmth found in several competing models. Regarding comfort and the final verdict on daily usability, the plush memory foam earpads and the signature aluminum frame are undeniably comfortable for long, drawn-out gaming sessions. 5. Corsair HS80 Wireless. Moving into much more positive territory, the Corsair HS80 Wireless immediately caught my attention and thoroughly impressed me with its genuinely broadcast-quality microphone. If you are a gamer who values voice clarity over almost everything else, This headset is an absolute revelation. It features a flip-to-mute omnidirectional microphone that legitimately rivals some entry-level standalone desktop microphones. When I first hopped into a voice channel with my usual squad, my friends immediately stopped the conversation to ask if I had purchased a brand new studio microphone for my setup. The physical design utilizes a fantastic floating headband suspension system rather than a traditional padded arch resting on your skull. When I first put the HS80 on my head, the weight distribution was utterly fantastic, completely eliminating the dreaded crown hotspot even during extended all-night gaming sessions. The earpads are meticulously crafted from a highly breathable plush cloth material, which did an excellent job of keeping my ears perfectly cool and completely sweat-free during intensely competitive high-stress multiplayer matches. Audio performance is reliably powered by precisely custom-tuned 50mm high-density neodymium audio drivers. Testing this headset in tactical, highly sound-dependent shooters, the spatial imaging was incredibly precise and natural. I could instantly pinpoint enemy reloads, distant gunfire, and approaching footsteps with remarkable ease, largely thanks to the seamlessly integrated Dolby Atmos license generously included for PC users. The overall soundstage feels incredibly wide, giving a true sense of scale to massive open-world environments and atmospheric single-player campaigns. The wireless connection is incredibly solid, utilizing Corsair's proprietary slipstream wireless technology to ensure absolutely zero dropouts or latency spikes. The only minor quirk you have to manage is the battery life, which maxes out at roughly 20 hours if you leave the RGB lighting turned on. Four, Razer BlackShark V3 Pro. The Razer takes competitive esports audio to a completely different and highly elevated level of performance. Evolving from an already highly successful and beloved lineage, this latest iteration introduces advanced hybrid active noise cancellation, completely isolating you from all background distractions. When I turned the ANC on during my rigorous testing, the loud, distracting clacking of my mechanical keyboard practically vanished, allowing me to zone in with absolute tunnel vision on my gameplay without any external auditory interruptions breaking my focus. Internally, this powerhouse is equipped with the brand new Gen 2 Triforce 50mm biocellulose audio drivers. During my extensive testing phases across multiple game genres, these drivers consistently delivered an incredibly natural, clean, and punchy soundstage. The frequency separation is so sharp and well-defined that you can effortlessly distinguish heavily overlapping audio cues. I could distinctly hear a grenade pin being pulled down a distant hallway, even while a teammate was loudly calling out an enemy position over the communication channels. The connectivity suite on the BlackShark V3 Pro is exceptionally versatile and incredibly modern. It offers simultaneous 2.4 GHz hyperspeed wireless and Bluetooth connections, meaning I could effortlessly take a phone call or listen to music from my mobile device without ever interrupting my critical game audio. The ultra-low 10-millisecond wireless latency ensures that your physical reaction time is never artificially bottlenecked by any perceptible audio delay, keeping you incredibly competitive in fast-paced, split-second scenarios where timing is literally everything. The microphone is a high-quality, detachable 12mm hyperclear full-band microphone. It sounds remarkably rich, easily capturing the lower, natural tones of my voice, while actively suppressing ambient room noise beautifully. 3. Audeze Maxwell Wireless. When we begin to talk about pure, unadulterated audiophile sound quality in the gaming space, the Audeze Maxwell Wireless sits entirely on a throne of its own making. Unlike traditional gaming headsets that rely on standard dynamic drivers, the Maxwell utilizes massive, custom-engineered 90mm planar magnetic drivers. The very moment I started listening to high-resolution audio tracks and playing deeply atmospheric single-player games, the staggering level of acoustic detail and crystal-clear instrument separation completely blew me away, revealing sounds I had never noticed before. Planar magnetic drivers inherently deliver a lightning-fast transient response that standard dynamic drivers simply cannot physically match due to their design. Every single gunshot has a visceral, immediate punch, and the sub-bass extension is deeply immersive without ever bleeding into or muddying the crisp mid-range vocals. Using the Audeze Maxwell feels significantly less like wearing a standard piece of gaming peripheral hardware, and far more like donning a pair of premium, high-end studio reference monitors perfectly tuned for absolute sonic perfection. Beyond the sheer, undeniable sound quality, it comes packed with a phenomenal suite of modern features, including a massive 80-hour battery life, Bluetooth 5.3 with high-res LDAC support, and a dedicated ultra-low latency 2.4 GHz dongle. The microphone utilizes a highly advanced AI-powered noise filtration system. I aggressively tested this by running a loud, incredibly noisy vacuum cleaner directly next to my desk while talking. My teammates couldn't hear the vacuum cleaner at all, only the crystal clear sound of my voice coming through the chat. The build quality is predictably exceptional, utilizing a highly durable spring steel headband and beautifully machined premium aluminum yokes. It is admittedly on the heavier side of the spectrum compared to entirely plastic headsets, but the wide leather suspension strap distributes the weight brilliantly evenly across the head. 2. SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro Wireless. The SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro Wireless is widely and accurately regarded as the ultimate Swiss Army knife of premium gaming headsets. It comes packaged with a beautifully designed, dedicated base station, equipped with a sleek OLED screen that acts as a central command center for all your audio routing. Testing this dual USB system was an absolute dream. It allowed me to connect my PC and my console simultaneously, effortlessly switching between the two platforms with a simple press of a button, without ever swapping a cable. One of its most defining and genuinely brilliant features is the highly innovative Infinity Power System. The right ear cup magnetically pops off to reveal a hot swappable battery, while the base station constantly charges a designated spare. During my weeks of daily testing, I genuinely never once had to plug this headset into a wall with a charging cable. When the battery finally got low mid-match, I simply swapped it out in under 10 seconds and kept playing with absolutely zero frustrating downtime or tethered gameplay. The sound quality is meticulously driven by premium high-fidelity neodymium magnetic drivers, consistently delivering exceptional clarity and a remarkably wide, immersive soundstage. Additionally, the active noise cancellation feature is highly effective at drowning out persistent PC fan noise and annoying room hum. It is also thoughtfully equipped with an excellent transparency mode that seamlessly let me hear my physical surroundings clearly whenever someone walked into the room to speak with me, adding a layer of crucial everyday convenience. Comfort is absolutely top tier, featuring plush, premium leverette ear cushions and a fully retractable microphone that sits completely flush with the ear cup, instantly turning it into a sleek pair of lifestyle headphones perfect for daily commuting. 1. Logitech G Astro A50X. Taking the highly coveted #1 spot is the Logitech, a massive flagship headset that completely redefines the entire landscape of modern multi-platform gaming. It features a genuinely revolutionary, sleek base station uniquely equipped with dual HDMI 2.1 video pass-through technology. I was able to wire my high-end PC, my Xbox Series X, and my PlayStation 5 directly into the base station, switching both 4K video and high-fidelity audio seamlessly with a single incredibly convenient button press right on the headset itself. The audio performance is powerfully driven by Logitech's incredibly groundbreaking Pro G graphene audio drivers. Testing these highly advanced 40mm graphene diaphragms revealed a stunning level of audio precision and clarity that is simply unmatched in the traditional dynamic driver space. The extreme structural rigidity of the graphene material virtually eliminates all audio distortion, even at maximum volumes, resulting in hyper-accurate positional audio that genuinely felt like I was using an unfair cheat code in highly competitive, fast-paced multiplayer lobbies. The microphone is a stellar, true broadcast-quality 16-bit, 48 kHz boom mic that consistently sounds incredibly warm, entirely natural, and completely devoid of any annoying digital compression artifacts. The wireless performance perfectly utilizes Logitech's proprietary Lightspeed technology, constantly providing a flawless, drop-free connection with beautifully uncompressed 24-bit audio resolution. It perfectly blends high-end, competitive esports gaming performance with an effortless, living room-friendly convenience, that no other single headset currently offers on the global gaming market today. The physical design is exceptionally comfortable for all head sizes, utilizing premium soft velour ear pads that quite literally feel like resting pillows against the side of the head. Dropping the headset onto its magnetic charging base station at the end of a long, exhausting gaming day is incredibly satisfying, completely ensuring it is always fully charged at 100% battery for the very next session. Outro. That's all for today, folks.